Hey guys, welcome to lesson 8. Let's just start with example 1. Do we have enough gas to make it to the gas station? Your mother has accelerated onto the interstate, beginning a long road trip, and you notice the low fuel light is on, indicating that there's a half gallon left in the gas tank. The nearest gas station is 26 miles away. Your mother keeps a log where she records the mileage and the number of gallons purchased each time she fills up the tank. Use the information in the table to determine whether you will make it to the gas station before the gas runs out. You know that if you can determine the amount of gas your car consumes in a particular number of miles, then you can determine whether or not you can make it to the next gas station. So we need to find the constant of proportionality and explain what it represents in this situation. So what we're going to do here is take 8 over 224 over 8. And we need to figure out what this is equal to. So let's start with this. And we need to divide it out. 8 goes into 22. 2 times 16. I know how to do math. Okay. 8 times 8 is 64. Okay. So that means that we have 28. That's 88. 28 over 1. This is our constant of proportionality. Our constant of proportionality is 28. What that means is that 1 gallon is the equivalent to 28 miles. So that means that if we have 1 gallon of gas, we can go 28 miles. So here it says the nearest gas station is 26 miles away. I should probably read the next question first. Write equations that will relate the miles driven to the number of gallons of gas. Okay, so how far we've driven is equal to gallons, right? Okay, we'll say M is miles. So the number of miles driven is equal to the number of gallons times 28. We know that if we have 8 gallons of gas, that means that 1 gallon is 28 miles an hour, so we're going to go 224. Like if we look at this chart up here, right? If we plugged in 10 here, if we had 10 gallons of gas, we would go 280 miles. Okay. Knowing that there's a half gallon left in the tank, when the light comes on, will she make it to the nearest gas station or not? So we know that 1 gallon equals 28 miles. We need to figure out how much a half gallon equates to. Well, we can divide both sides by 2, and we can see that half a gallon is going to be 14 miles. So no, they get stuck. They get stuck. Okay. Using the equation found in part B, determine how far your mother can travel on 18 gallons of gas. Solve the problem in 2 ways. Using the constant of proportionality, and once using the equation. Okay? Well, they're kind of the same thing, so let's just do it one way and say we did it both. Okay, so miles equals gallons times 28. Well, if we have 18 gallons of gas, that means that G would equal 18. So we can rewrite this as M equals 18 times 28. All right, well, let's do that. 28 times. So E, using the constant of proportionality, and then using the equation found in part B, determine how many gallons of gas would be needed to travel 750 miles. So we're going to use our equation. 750 equals, because this is how many miles, G times 28. So now what we want to do is get G by itself, so we can divide both sides of our equation by 28. 750 over 28 equals G. If I divide this side by 28, and then I divide this side by 28, 28 divided by 28 goes away, and we're left with 750 over 28. Let me redeem my arithmetic skills over here. Okay, so we're going to do 750 divided by 28. 28 goes into 75 twice. 28 times 2 is 16 for 56. Okay, So this is 56. That gives us 19. 190. I'm going to go with 6. Okay. What's 28 times 6? 28 times 6 is 6 times 8. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 168. 168. Okay, 22. So then that's going to be 0.0. So she's going to need, okay, so if we could just keep going, right? And it's going to give us some number, but 26 miles is going to, 26 gallons is going to be almost 750. So what we can do is we can say, like, well, if we're having to buy gas in gallons, she's going to need more than 26. So we can say more than 26 gallons. If we want to figure out exactly how many, we can just keep doing this division problem.